Hello, dear fans, friends, and subscribers. Welcome to the Cricket Happening Show, your daily cricket show. And on this daily cricket show today, as you know, the Champions Trophy is drawing near, and there's a lot of excitement as far as Champions Trophy is concerned, marring that very cruel incident that happened yesterday at Manchester. But one does not know. I mean, it is a matter of concern, no doubt, but definitely, I'm sure plans will be in place to hold it with a lot of real protection, I reckon. Well, just talking about the Champions Trophy, the Champions Trophy is starting from June 1st to 18, as I already said. But in between, as you know, South Africa are in England, and South Africa will be playing a three-match ODI series against South Africa. So tomorrow is the first ODI between England and South Africa, which is going to be played at Headingley. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually preview that particular match which is coming up, so the ODI series. So there's going to be an ODI series between both the teams before the Champions Trophy kicks off. And as you know, the countdown has already started for the Champions Trophy. It's just a week away when the Champions Trophy will be starting. So let's talk about the England South Africa ODI clash which is coming up. And for both the teams, it's real preparation for the Champions Trophy. So let's look at the home team, England, who are taking on. As you know, the England and South Africa won the ODI series last time, if I remember correctly, or probably it was played in South Africa. It was a very, very close affair with both England and South Africa amassing a lot of runs. So one has to wait and watch as to what really comes up. But England, I can tell you, they are also being touted as the favourites for the Champions Trophy, especially considering that it's their homeland. So one has to wait and watch as to what really comes up. But yes, it wouldn't be so. So England would be definitely raring to go, and it's a good practice for them as well. So the England team is in full strength now. Jason Roy, as I always said, is such a wonderful, wonderful talent, an exciting cricketer, and who can really turn on the match in knots, I would say. Alex Hales is another very able opening partner for Jason Roy, and both form an awesome combination for England at the top of the order. Joe Root is the one who gives you the solidity at the top. Morgan is another one who really likes to take it to the opposition, and also he has been a very successful ODI captain till now, no doubt about that. And we know that there is a mercurial all-rounder, Ben Stokes, who can be, he has already shown in the IPL he was in ominous form. And Ben Stokes, we all know why he's an ominous player, because he will contribute in a mighty way in all three departments of the game. Josh Butler, who comes in at the lower order for England and comes up with all his unorthodox batting, which can really put the opposition bowlers into a real tizzy. And then they have the all-rounders. They have a spread of all-rounders there. Moeen Ali or Adil Rashid, it depends who would be the one. I probably might go for Adil Rashid because he can also bat. And then they have Chris Wokes. Chris Wokes is a very, very improved all-rounder nowadays. One can really rely on him to deliver the goods. David Willey, in terms of toughness, I think Chris Wokes is mentally a very tough character. David Willey, who is one of the best left-arm seamers in England, who definitely generates a lot of life out of any pitch with his bowling. David Willey. Liam Plunkett, another markedly improved bowler. And then Mark Wood is another, who's also a very good wicket-to-wicket bowler. So I think this England team composition is looking pretty sharp, there's no doubt about it, and they would be expected to really come up with the goods, no doubt about it. Now, as far as South Africa are concerned, they too have some real firepower at the top in the form of Quinton de Kock, who is a very, very successful ODI player, having amassed a lot of runs in ODI cricket in a short span of time. And also Hashim Amla, that wonderful, graceful player Hashim Amla, who is already just 120 runs away from getting to the fastest 7,000. I think 13 innings is what separates him from the Indian captain Virat Kohli. So if he can get it within 13 innings, then I think he might be breaking Kohli's record of the fastest 7,000 runs by a batsman. So Hashim Amla is definitely a very big force to reckon with. Du Plessis, another solid performer. A.B. de Villiers is the one who captains the side, and one knows what A.B. de Villiers brings to the table as far as his batting is concerned. His fielding is something which is out of the ordinary. He's simply excellent. J.P. Duminy and then David Miller. Now, the good thing about South Africa is that if you look at the team, they have three solid all-rounders in the mix. One is David Miller, and then they have Andil Filcavallo, who has already shown in one particular match that he is capable of big things. And they have Chris Morris, who is a genuine all-rounder. Chris Morris, and he is a dangerous bloke as well for the opposition. And the bowling will be in the hands of Kagiso Rabada and Moni Morkel. Kagiso Rabada, another, he has really taken up the mantle from Dale Steyn, and he will be partnered by Moni Morkel. Now, Moni Morkel is, he can get some good bounce out of the wicket. But again, in English conditions, you have to be relying on the conditions as well as the weather conditions, the ball, seaming about, swinging, so it will be interesting. Yes, they are definitely going to miss Vernon Philander, I suppose, but probably he's injured. And then they have the leggy Imran Tahir to really cause a stir or two in the England camp. Well, so all in all, this match happens to be, and I'm also told that if you look at the record, the recent record in Headingley, they say a lot of runs have been, scored at this particular ground, and probably one could probably see a high-scoring affair in this first ODI that's going to happen between England and South Africa. And as far as other cricket news is concerned, let's have a peep. Yes, Bangladesh are taking on New Zealand. Now, this is in the Tri-Nation Series, Walton Series in Ireland. It is already decided with Ireland not winning anything. Bangladesh, I'm sorry dear fans, friends, subscribers for this. Okay, now Bangladesh versus New Zealand, the Tri-Nation Series. It's already decided that Bangladesh and New Zealand will be contesting for the Tri-Nation Cup in Ireland. So this is going to be a mere formality match. So probably it's an opportunity for both the teams to go and do some experiments, in the sense they can just go and see whether some new blokes can be tried, some different positions. So many things could be tried. So I would say it is more of an experimental stage tomorrow, experimental match for both the teams. Because this victory is not really going to matter, whether win or loss is not going to matter. So I think that will be the right way to do it, because with Champions Trophy coming up, it would be a good idea to actually test a few new players and see how they shape up. You never know, if someone comes up with something extra special, he or that player might probably get the nod to be in the 11 for the Champions Trophy. So, but all in all, it should be just a mere formality match which is coming up. And then, as I said, it's already decided that the Tri-Nation Series finals will be played between Bangladesh and New Zealand. And Haris Sohail is the one who would be replacing Umar Akmal in the Pakistan squad for the Champions Trophy. Umar Akmal was ruled out due to his fitness. He couldn't pass the fitness test. Other than that, we have the WCL Division 3, which is being played in Uganda. Oman actually had a victory over the United States. Canada, the local team from where I am reporting right now, Canada, the place where I do my cricket happenings, they are the ones who actually hit Uganda hard. So they won against Uganda, and Singapore actually, got a hit from Malaysia. In fact, Singapore thumped Malaysia, and for Canada, it was Rizwan Chima who came and turned the complexion of the game by biffing 10 sixes in a very powerful knock of 60, 70 odd runs. So that's as far as that news is concerned. So there's not much of news to really share with dear fan subscribers. And I also received some news that yesterday I was talking to you about that Scotland created an upset, and I was sure that Sri Lanka would be waiting to exact some sweet revenge. And I'm told in the second match, they have already done that. They have already won the match. Kushal Mendes scored 74, and I think it was Kushal Pereira, but I'm not really there with the results right now, but this is what one gathers from what one has heard. So, definitely Sri Lanka has won the second match against Scotland, which definitely was something that was going to happen. As you know, Sri Lanka are a class team, so probably they learned their mistakes pretty quickly, and I think they put up a much better show. Well, dear fan subscribers, nothing else to really add on this today's Cricket Happening show. Hope you all loved this cricket broadcast of mine with promise of more to come. This is your host Ram bidding good night. Thank you.